Hey everyone, Once Bitten here with my studio update for October 6, 2013. So, won't be a real long one this time, but I wanted to go over just a couple painting projects I've been working on and then talk about an end of the year broadcast I'm planning for the end of December that I'm pretty excited about. I'm not going to give too many details about it in this update, but I do want to put the offer out there for any viewers that want to be involved to talk about a way they might be able to. So, first off, in this picture, this is the big giant is a model that I found in a game store that belongs to some of their game system. I found him, and he was painted like with purple skin and tattoos everywhere and stuff like that. And I really just kind of repainted all of it just to have it because it wasn't all that expensive, and I like the idea of being able to have him as a giant or whatever. I felt he was perfectly themed for a giant to use with Bretonians, so that was kind of fun. I uh, I wasn't trying to make the different parts of him stand out like with really colorful stuff, but I did try to pay a lot of attention to details, making it with a simple design look as good as it could. So I was pretty happy with how his face turned out, especially. But very happy. I'm going to find some excuses to start using him on the battlefield. And then the one that's been taking so much time, I can't believe how much time this project has taken, but I had the idea a while back to do a war altar using a black coach, some Bretonian night horses, and the griffin that comes in the Island of Blood set. And the owner of a local game store, the same one that helped me with my Empire Town, helped me with this griffin when it shaved away the high elf the legs that were attached to it, and he used green stuff to make it look nice and natural. And yeah, so I used that for the griffin, and then took the black coach and just put bits all over it. So it's funny because in my mind I spent a lot of time on this and I tried to make the details as good as I could, but some of these pictures are so detailed that I actually see flaws that you don't really notice in person. So I've been using this. You know, one idea I had here, by the way, is I gave him blue eyes, and then I wanted to do that the area effect that sometimes you'll see when people on models with torches, and they'll kind of have a yellow aura around the light. I wanted to do that with this blue, but I wasn't sure how to do it. I thought it would look cool if I could make the blue a little more pronounced, because this you know, this thing has a bound spell, banishment, that comes out of it, but I didn't have the guts to mess it up trying to put blue on there. So like I said, I just grabbed tons of bits from mainly the Empire stuff, but also from other armies that I had, and just put bits all over it. So the black coach has kind of these moldings along the side that are very vampire looking, and I really just kind of put bits all on top of it. And if you look real closely, you can see the you know, the stuff that's imprinted on there, but for the most part I think it covers it up. So here in the back there's some bits that I've always wanted to use. I love the Flagellance banner, and I've used that as well on my Grail Relique model that I made. And those swords I thought was kind of cool. I've always wanted an excuse to use those. So, and then I have to be able to take the top off because it's so tall that it won't fit in the bin that I use. And I wanted to make sure that you don't really see inside this coach very often, but when you do, if you could see through a window, I didn't want it to be blank inside. So I had these metal chests back there with a book on top and stuff like that. So, and there's my attempt at freehanding. Like I said, these pictures are so close up. Yeah, it actually looks better in person. So, yeah, so that's the war altar. And that's really all the painting I've been doing lately. So as for the end of year broadcast, basically it's going to be a long episode, and I'm not going to elaborate on the scope of it right now, but basically I am looking for some contributors who for the broadcast are willing to put together and submit a 10 to 15 minute video that along with some other things I'll be compiling together. So I like the idea of having others participate to it, so it's not just me talking on this episode that I'm planning. So, you know, it brings a variety of perspectives, but I like the idea of having people that watch the battle reports, watch this channel, to be able to contribute to it as well. So really, if you think you'd be interested in doing something like that, Like I said, if you send me a PM, I'll send you some more details about the scope of the overall project and how to submit a sample, just a 1 or 2 minute something where I can see what the quality of video that you're able to provide in the background and just stuff like that. I mean, I don't want this to sound like an audition, but there's no way I can have everybody who wants to participate in it, so I'm asking people to send me a sample and I'll piece things together from there. But what you would need to be talking about would be one of these 4 topics. So one would be battle reporters, either YouTube battle reporters or people who do battle reports through other mediums. Yeah, you could talk about podcasts, especially some of the bigger podcasts around the world, the tournament scene, and I'm thinking mainly the larger grand tournaments around the country, or if you feel that you're more of an expert on products like Games Workshop releases that came out through the year, or rumors or products from other companies that you see people using now. So if one of those topics, if you think that you're somewhat knowledgeable about it and you want to throw together a 1 or 2 minute video talking about those, that is not the video I would use in the year-end broadcast, but it's something that would allow me to see something so that I could piece together a group of people for this year-end broadcast. So like I said, if you're interested to it, just send me a PM and we'll go from there. So that's it for my studio update. I'll talk to you soon.